Welcome back to the pod. Today, we are breaking down the massive shift coming to Formula One in 2026. This isn't just a paint job, it's a complete reimagining of the sport. We are talking about cars that are lighter, smarter, and more environmentally conscious, while maintaining that raw, high-octane speed we crave. The FIA has laid out a roadmap that balances cutting-edge tech with pure racing entertainment. If you think F1 is technical now, wait until you see the active Aero and the hybrid power shifts coming in just a couple of years. Let's dive into how these changes will fundamentally alter the way drivers attack the track and how teams build their machines. The heart of the 2026 car is the new power unit. We are moving to a perfect 50-50 split between internal combustion and electric power. Currently, the electric side contributes about 120 kilowatts. In 2026, that jumps to a massive 350 kilowatts. We're keeping the V6 turbo, but it will be fueled by 100% sustainable liquids. This means the cars will still roar, but they'll be doing it with a much smaller carbon footprint. The total output will still hover around 1,000 horsepower, but the way that power is delivered, half from fuel and half from a battery, is going to change the strategy of every single lap. One of the biggest technical changes is the removal of the MGU-H, or the Motor Generator Unit heat. This was an incredibly complex and expensive piece of engineering that recovered energy from exhaust gases. By ditching it, F1 is making the engine simpler and more attractive to new manufacturers like Audi. To compensate for that lost energy, the MGU-K, which recovers energy under braking, is being tripled in power. This shift places a huge emphasis on driver braking technique and energy management. It's a move towards efficiency that doesn't sacrifice the cool factor of the engineering, making the sport more sustainable for teams' wallets, too.
This is where things get really futuristic. Active aerodynamics. In 2026, cars will feature movable front and rear wings, removing away from just DRS and into X mode and Z mode. Z mode is the high downforce setting for corners, providing maximum grip. Then, on the straights, the driver switches to X mode, a low drag configuration that increases top speed. This is active aero in its purest form, allowing the car to shapeshift depending on where it is on the track. It's going to make qualifying laps look like a masterclass in flap management and tactical button pressing.
Fans have been asking for smaller cars, and F1 is delivering. The 2026 machines will be nimble. We're looking at a weight reduction of 30 kilograms, bringing the minimum weight down to 768 kilograms. The wheelbase is being shortened by 200 millimeters, and the width is being tucked in by 100 millimeters. Why does this matter? Smaller cars mean more room on the track for wheel-to-wheel racing. It makes the cars more reactive and harder to drive, putting the emphasis back on the athlete's skill in tight street circuits like Monaco or Singapore. It's a return to a more agile era of Formula One.
To replace the traditional DRS boost and overtakes, F1 is introducing a manual override mode. This gives following drivers a specific boost of electrical energy to help them pass. If you're within a certain distance of the car in front, you get access to more of that 350 kilowatt battery power at high speeds. It's like a push-to-pass system found in IndyCar, but integrated into the sophisticated hybrid logic of F1. This creates a tactical battle. Do you use your energy to defend or save it for a massive charge on the final lap? It's all about strategy and timing. Safety is always the priority. The 2026 chassis will feature a new two-stage nose design to prevent the climbing effect during front-to-rear crashes. Side impact protection is also being beefed up. Despite the cars being lighter, they are becoming significantly stronger. The FIA is also refining the roll hoop structures to withstand even greater loads. All of this is happening under a strict cost cap, ensuring that teams don't just outspend each other, but actually out-engineer each other within a fair framework. It's about being faster, but also being safer and more sustainable for the teams involved. So, what's the bottom line? 2026 is going to be a landmark year. We have 100% sustainable fuels, a 50-50 power split, active aero, and smaller, more agile cars. This is the FIA's attempt to keep F1 as the pinnacle of motorsport while adapting to a world that demands sustainability and closer racing. Whether you're a hardcore gearhead or a casual fan, the tactical depth of the sport is about to skyrocket. Get ready for a new era where the driver's brain is just as important as the car's engine. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the lights.